Hello, Lynette here. I've been watching this stuff about the Central Americans invading our southern border. That's what they want to do. They haven't got there yet. Um, they're coming from Honduras, Guatemala, and then coming up through Central America into Mexico, having to cross Mexico. And I don't see a single person asking the question, how do these people walk 1,200 miles? Because from Honduras to the Mexico border, that's about how it is, give or take. 1,200 miles. Even Europeans leaving war-torn countries in the Second World War didn't walk 1,200 miles. You have to look at the footage of this. Go to whatever news source you want online and look at the footage. It's astonishing. These people are fat. I don't know why. Totally well-fed, totally healthy looking, and it's predominantly a male group. I would say, to me, 70%. I'm just guessing. And so they've left, apparently, their women and female friends and mothers behind in these awful places. They all have the same line that says it's war-torn, it's horrible, blah, 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 blah. And, maybe it is. It's not our problem, though. We're not the babysitter of the entire world. And this attitude that we have to be is so harmful to our country. But that is if you accept that America is a country. You have to buy into that idea. It's called nationalism and patriotism. And you have to say, this is a country that has borders, and we have a way of life, and we don't want people invading us. And if you look at this caravan that's coming, it is an invasion. It's horrifying. There was one view I saw of going over some bridge, and it was as far as the eye could see. If you pictured the longest bridge you've ever seen and multiplied it by 6 and had it full, all 4 lanes full of people, just shoulder to shoulder. It's kind of disgusting. It looks like insects. It's really bad. So these are the questions. Who's funding this? Now this particular march thing has been going on apparently since 2010. I can guarantee you, back in 2010, it wasn't getting the money from the who now today is it getting money from? Of course, George Soros comes to mind. I know people go, oh, George Soros again, but seriously, it's coming at the perfect opportune time to do a big November surprise for the election to show what a beast Donald Trump is and what a beast the Republican Party is, because we won't let them just hoard into our country. I know that's not a word, but you get the idea. And I so appreciate our president saying this. We're not letting these people in. They're coming this way like this huge army. It's an invasion, and we're not letting them in. Great. And this is also the thing, the double speak of the liberals, is that we're supposed to just feel that when we had this whole debacle this summer about, mothers had their babies taken away from them and taken off into concentration camps. Well, these women know full well that we have tightened our policy and that there's a potential, even though there really isn't, but there's the potential for them to have their children taken away. They're still bringing their children, little children. Why would you do that if you had an ounce of sense? Why would you do that if you were a rational thinking person? This is the kind of people that are coming here. And I do not buy into the fact that there's 4,000 of these people that all live in the same, well, it's basically the whole country of Honduras. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. It's 1,200 miles. How are they doing this? Well, one of the ways they're doing it is with these big trucks that you see in the film. You can see these things. Great, big, expensive. One truck was like a hauling truck that is probably a $150,000 truck, like a farm would use. Who gave them that? If they're so impoverished and have so many issues? And pickup trucks. There was a bus on the bridge, this bridge I told you about. Who paid for that? Do these people all have money to contribute to a large pool? If you're traveling 1,200 miles, you have to have medical care and food and water for weeks. was watching Fox, and Newt Gingrich said that it would cost $7,000 per person to do this, or $8,000. I don't know how he arrived at that figure. He must have taken food and water times X amount of days to travel 1,200 miles. It's fairly easy to do. But it's in the millions and millions of dollars. Where did they get that money? Somebody's behind this. And I'd like to know who. And you should want to know who also, because it is basically an invasion of a foreign country. And if it's not Honduras, then the government itself, then who is it? If it's somebody here in America, then that's sedition when you want to take down a country. Which taking down its borders is what it amounts to. So look at these clips and look at it through a different eye. Look at it instead of just looking at it like, oh my gosh, all those people want to come up here from Mexico. No, look at it beyond that. Think about the beyond and really look at the individual people in these films. Why are they so fat if they're such impoverished people? Okay? Ask yourself these questions and then go, I don't know. That's a good point. And see what you think. Thanks. Bye-bye.